white substance used to paint walls. White lime was used to keep the house clean because it is a disinfectant, but it was also used to create the effect of the light in the house. Because, as you can notice, truly have small and narrow windows, therefore sunlight cannot go in the house easily. That's why the people used to paint walls with white, because the white reflects sunlight, so it creates a bright effect in the house. Indeed, maybe you don't know the Italian provider of electricity, Enel. It gives an important tip. It says, when you want to paint your houses, don't use dark colors, use white, because if you use dark colors, then the effect in the house is dark and you need more electricity, so you also pay more taxes. But if you paint with white, the white reflects the light, so you need less electricity, and so you pay less as a consequence. White lime, in a way, was also used, and it is still used, to paint particular symbols on the roofs. You notice them in Rione Monti. Maybe you have already seen them. Okay. Symbols have different origins, and there are different kinds of symbols. The greatest part of them are religious, especially Christian symbols. There are magic or profane. Did you notice the half moon with a plus? Yeah. That is the symbol of Venus. Whereas the cross or the sun are religious symbols. They represent God or Jesus. Sometimes the cross is painted near the symbol of Venus, so profane and religious together. Among religious symbols, there's also Hebrew candlestick, which indeed doesn't belong to the Christian faith. This is very important symbol because it reminds us that part of the population in the past was not Catholic, but there was a group of people professing Judaism. The church we'll visit later, that dedicated to St. Anthony, the Trullo-shaped church, which is placed in Rione Monti, was built in 1927 in order to stop the diffusion of Judaism, because the local priest, Don Antonio Lipolis, didn't want to, he really did want to stop other religions in this area. So we can all say that that church has a dark side. Anyway, nowadays we should consider only the positive aspect of the church. That is, try to learn from the mistakes others before us made. Because if in the past there was no tolerance, nowadays tolerance is the only thing we can do to live all together for a peaceful cohabitation. So you can also notice the Hebrew candlestick still today on roofs in Rione Monti. Now, while walking, look at the special and strange stones put atop the roofs. There are different pinnacles. The name of those stones is pinnacle. There are different kinds of pinnacles, and the shape has also an interesting story. Sometimes it is considered as the keystone of the house. Do you know what keystone is? Mm-hmm. Right, perfect. It is not the keystone. I mean, if you remove it, nothing happens. You will simply standing, nothing happens. But the keystone, the real keystone, is hidden in the largest ring of stones composing the roof. Only the farmer, that is the master builder, who in the past built this Trullo, knew where to place it, because he knew to know where the keystone was, because before the tax inspectors arrived, he had to remove it. So he eliminated that stone, the roof collapsed inside, and then the walls fell down. Well, the pinnacle is a decorative element. It was the symbol of the degree of wealth of families living in Trulli. Very, very easy and simple pinnacles. Look at that one, for instance, that round stone put atop the roof. Well, pinnacles like that one were the symbols of very poor families. Very complex pinnacles were, on the contrary, the symbol of rich families. In this area, pinnacles are very simple and easy. In Rione Monti, pinnacles are more complex. Therefore, we suppose that there was a kind of division, social division in the population. Poor families here and rich families in the other part. Okay, let's carry on now.